Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss whether or not the mullet should become associated with bourbon. My name is Miss Becca Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Katie Joyce, Jeff Andreezy, and Jason Bronner.
Hey gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Hey, everyone.
Hey-oh, so yeah, you know, the mullet, a.k.a. the Kentucky Waterfall, Kentucky Bourbon, Kentucky so associated with bourbon, should also be associated with the mullet, and if so, does that help designate people as bourbon fans? We'll get to that after the break, and we'll talk about Jason and his history with the mullet. I'm sure we got some good stories here.
Beloved history.
Yeah, beloved history. We'll get to that, and like I said, in the second half. But for right now, Jeff said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
So what are your thoughts on online auctions, and then I'll be more specific, live online auctions? Any experience, anything you find yourself getting sucked into? Do you like them? Do you indifferent?
Okay. I mean, eBay's a live online auction, right? Are you talking about where there's literally a person with a gavel and a hammer and
it's
that kind of thing?
Literally a person. The one
Okay.
I'm thinking of is
Okay.
they're live and you are bidding
I thought
against
eBay
other
was, yeah, eBay is kind of that way in that, it's live. You're bidding in real time, and then, the people set their bids and it goes up and all that. But I like eBay and stuff like that. I've never participated, nor have I sought out, nor have I think I want to be involved in a live online auction. I don't feel like I have the bankroll to play in that game. I don't know. Or if it was, we were like, well, you can get us some stuff for low. Well, then I don't have any interest in watching it, so and dedicating my time to it. So I don't think so. I have no interest in live online auctions. No. How about Jason?
I watched. I would love to be able to afford to. I watched that Meekham's Auto. I watched that on TV live, and that's who wouldn't want to,
Right.
call in
Sure.
and be able to bid on some of those cars. But actually, I have a couple of websites that send me emails every once in a while. And I don't know that they're live. They just end at a certain day and a certain time.
That's more eBay-ish then.
Yeah, and you can put your bid in or whatever.
Right.
And the last one that I participated in, I actually won a big stand-up carnival wheel. It's pretty awesome.
What do you use it for?
It is
I
so
just
random.
go out. It's set up in my studio. I go out and just spin it. And I love the sound of it. I love to guess the number.
What else would you use it for? Obviously.
Just gambling. I don't know. I tried to put it on the TikTok and they banned me immediately. They took it down.
Really?
I just said,
like
I just spun it and said guess the number, and then I got some kind of thing. And
you're on record. You're on record now with
It
TikTok.
sounds like you're not allowed to do gambling stuff on TikTok. So
You are on the watch list.
Yeah, you're.
It's not the first watch list I'm on. Believe me.
Okay. So interesting. That's an interesting purchase. You and Weebrink have some interesting purchases through the years. He bought the parachute with the happy face on it. He bought a limousine that he thought Jason was going to drive for some reason.
Usually ride in those things. You don't drive them. You usually ride in them.
Jason's going to quit all his jobs and drive Weebrink's limousine. So.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, yeah, and then Jason buys a carnival wheel. So, okay.
Big
It's
fun.
amazing.
Yeah.
You're like, I like the sound of it.
Right.
It's like therapy. Just go out there and listen to it.
Go spin it. So, yeah. Becca, how about you? Would you do a live auction thing online? Does that interest you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Okay.
Like I'll hop on eBay every once in a while, but the only thing I'll do on eBay is like buy the buy now option.
Right. Buy it now is good.
Yeah.
Buy it now is good.
Like I don't even like, I don't know.
I don't like the other ones either, but then if I
also
see
don't
something I
like to,
really like.
I don't like bidding on things in general.
Right.
Like I don't like when people are like, well, give me a number. Like I'm not good at that.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't want to give you a number. Just
You
tell
don't
me
like
what-
haggling?
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I don't like to haggle, really. I'm just not a
Okay.
haggler. Like, I just like to be straight up.
Right.
Just tell me what fucking money you want for it.
Yeah.
I hate when it's like, well, you got to go in and like know that you're gonna probably end up paying like this much less, or you're gonna have to pay this much more. Why? Give
Right.
me the number that you want for this
Name your
item
price, man.
so I can just buy it. If you're
Uh-huh.
not willing to negotiate, then I just give me a fucking number. On occasion on eBay, I'll be like, I don't know, 200, and then they're like, no, and I'm like, all right, never mind then. And I'm like, I don't really want to fucking sit here and negotiate.
Right.
Took my shot.
Yeah, like I don't ask me to talk someone off a roof or
Right.
I'm like, yeah, fucking jump, man. Like I don't have all day to stand
That
here.
brings
and
up a good
haggle
point.
about what's going on here.
So
Oh
you
my
don't
gosh.
you don't even buy it now and then make an offer. Two type of things are not live auctions that are going on. Do you like to make an offer?
I'll do that, but like I still just I don't like doing that.
Oh, I do.
I don't. It's not enjoyable to me being like,
I feel like I'm in control. I can decide how much do I want this thing.
Yeah.
If I really want it, I'll just do the buy it now. If I think it's worth it, then or I'm worried about someone else buying it, just buy it now. But if I think I can get it for cheaper, I'll throw out an offer out there.
if I think I can get it cheaper, then I'm just gonna keep looking for it.
I kind of like the auctions that you can put your max bid in there and let it sit, and it'll just
Right.
go up automatically
Yeah.
too. Now, I don't know if I 100% trust that there isn't
Sure.
somebody else knowing that that's the,
Oh yeah,
but then
Or
you can
just-
set your
yeah.
price. Then you don't get sucked into the energy of an auction, which can really.
Oh, no, that's
That
the
can-
best part.
you get caught up, and then
I
you're just
love
gonna
that.
win. That's how Rick Brenner paid $5,000 for a white quilt that he never even used because he's like, "What the hell do you do with a white quilt? It doesn't go with anything. You're not gonna put that in your bedroom." So yeah,
Goes with everything.
he spent $5K
Yeah,
and then
goes with
just put it
everything.
away in a closet. So yeah, but he won. But he won.
He won.
Yeah, there's value in that.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of auctions like in person. My grandpa was an auctioneer.
Ah,
My uncles are auctioneers. My brother went to auctioneer school as well. So I'm a big fan of the traditional auctions
Right.
in person. I go to a lot of charity events where there's live auctions as well.
Okay.
I start to get real picky on those. If it's a shitty auctioneer, I get mad. I'm
Okay.
like, get someone of quality in here.
Right.
And so I feel the same way about the online auctions. If they're trying to do it where they're actually taking live bids, but they're almost doing it like art auction style, where they're like, do I have $2,000?
Uh huh.
And then they pause. Yes, we do have 2,000. How about 2,500? I'm like, come on. Like, no, you are not fancy enough for this. I get it if you want to be with Sotheby's or whatever the
I
name
do
is.
like the Sotheby's version. I like watching that when they're like,
No.
No,
Oh,
Katie doesn't like that. Katie doesn't
we
like
do have $2.6 million on the banana peel today.
Yes.
Okay.
that. Okay.
We just got a phone. Look, those ones are fun to watch because it's like it's so insane that it's like so chill. Okay,
Right.
we're gonna have that. All right, there we go. I'm like, because I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? You're buying what?
Right. But the bottom line here, Katie, is not any of that. It's would you watch a live online auction? So someone's doing what you just talked about, but it has to be online for the question here.
If it is a quality auctioneer that has the cadence and sounds good, I would be happy to watch that online still. I am totally fine with that.
Okay. Would you bid? Would you bid?
Yeah. If it's something I want, I'll bid.
Okay. All right.
I worry a little bit about connections because it's so much of like 1 second, 2 seconds. I feel like it's really hard to keep the speed going when you're online.
Right.
There's that delay, which is a problem.
Right. Do you ever try to do the knockout bid where it's like, okay, 100, I'll give you 150, and then you, if you really want to win it, you're like, I'll give 500, where the person's like, then they're stunned, they're like, fuck. If you're willing to go up to $1,000, but why get there $50 at a time? Just try 500 and see if you knock them out. I like the knockout bid.
Especially, I
in live
try
auctions.
to look around to figure out who else is bidding, and then I judge it on that. And then I get real secret. So like I get their attention, and then I will make no other movement bidding in person other than like my little head nod, or like my facial movement, and they know it, and they're froze.
We could hear you.
I froze in my back.
We can hear you, Katie.
Okay, you could all hear me kind of? Okay, so
this connection
it's
when
fun.
she's trying to bid online.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And so I like the looking around, seeing, and playing the mental game. And so I will definitely jump up sometimes. I'm like, nope, we're not playing this back and forth. Jump it. And then, and so that gets rid of people pretty quickly a lot of times. But
that does help. That can help. That's a strategy.
I don't.
The knockout bid.
Which I do think you could do that in the online as well.
Okay. Fair enough. Jeff, you asked the question. What about you? You like?
It went a little different way than I thought. We got a lot of different types of auctions. So the ones that I'm questioning or asking about would be these. There's an app out there, and I am not promoting this app in any way, shape, or form.
He's getting paid by him, folks.
Called Whatnot. And you can go become a member, and they have different categories of whether it's electronics, it might be shoes, clothes, watches. I'm gonna bring up watches because I like wearing a watch.
Okay.
But I don't feel I've got the cash flow to I'm not going to be buying expensive watches, but there's a category of watches, and you'll go on there, and there'll be 300 or 400 people, and there's a guy holding the watch, and they're telling you about it, and they'll put one up there. They'll have maybe 10 of the same watch, and you're just sliding the little thing over on your phone to make your bid, and it can be kind of addicting. I can see where people can get in trouble with it in a hurry. And I think Ryan Thompson maybe was kind of asking us this a couple of weeks ago when we were podcasting. He was talking about people selling stuff on TikTok. This was actually an app, but they're doing it live, and they're going through and they're selling piles of stuff.
Sounds like a home shopping channel.
Yeah,
little bit. It's
my mom would watch that. My mom would do that.
Yeah, so
it's definitely what it sounds like.
Yeah, but just wondering what your thoughts would be, or what your experience. It's neat to hear your grandfather was an auctioneer. So
there you go. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start this time with Jeff. Jeff, what do you got there, sir?
So I'm going to break out a hazmat bottle of Art of the Spirits. It's the Fuck Cancer bottle.
Okay. Okay, pretty quiet.
A lot of effort for a little.
Yeah, not much there. Not much there. Jason's next.
Going with the Father Time Second Child Syndrome.
Okay. Jeff still has the lead. Two pretty piss poor efforts, to be honest with you, but Jeff's got the lead. Katie, you're basically taking a day off tonight, right? Yeah.
Sorry, I still got my
What are you drinking?
bottle. I'm also having Art of the Spirits. I'm having Frogman.
Frogman, okay. All right, Miss Becca Sue, what do you got?
I've got some Lucky 7 here.
Okay. Oh, geez. That was pretty well perfection, so I was going to try to get the win there. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a different bottle. I'm going to go with my Penelope cigar blend. So this one's almost empty. Don't expect much, but I'm not going to beat that, so here we go. Basie, but nowhere near enough. Becca clearly is the winner on that one, so congratulations to Becca. Cheers to her.
Cheers, Becca.
Cheers.
Cheers to me again.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about the Kentucky Waterfall. Should this be associated with bourbon? We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
And you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about the Kentucky Waterfall.
Yes, we are. So, the Kentucky Waterfall, aka the Mullet, there's things that aren't bourbon related that get tied to bourbon. Horse racing, is so tied with bourbon. So that's certainly one of those things. And there's other examples of that too, where things get tied with bourbon, even though that they're not necessarily bourbon. Should this hairstyle be a way that we see a lot of bourbon fans having that? What do you guys think?
No.
Is the mullet, should the mullet make a reoccurrence? Katie, you're saying no. How come?
No, absolutely not. I did not necessarily appreciate the mullet trend that appeared recently, and I am ready for it to die. And so I even come offering an alternate solution here of that the long beard could be tied to bourbon instead of the mullet. That would be my alternate option here.
Okay.
Wow.
What about a guy like me who can't seem to grow a long beard? This is kind of it.
That's it. Okay. Well,
I feel like that still qualifies. That's a full beard, and it goes below your shirt collar. I think that counts.
okay, that counts. That could count. Okay.
I like how offended Jeff got there, too.
Yes.
I just can't do it.
The look of hurt on his face just now.
It's real. I want a long beard. I want it, and it's not happening.
It's not happening for
The
you.
struggle is real, huh, Jeff?
I don't know what it is. It's like a wild turkey that I'm losing it. The wild turkeys, they drag it off so they can only get so long. But I don't know what's going on here.
Okay. Interesting. Jeff, if we would say we're going to go with the mullet, would you grow out the mullet then?
Well, I depends where this goes today, but I'm thinking retirement goals. That'll be a project to grow a mullet when I retire.
Okay. I would love to see Jeff with the mullet. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Have any of you had one before?
Yes, yeah. Jason and I are the same
No.
age. We graduated high school the same year.
Yeah, we graduated with the mullet.
You had to have the mullet when you were our age. So, yeah, we 100% had the mullet. I not only had the mullet, I had the permed mullet. So
Oh.
the volume, you know.
See, I didn't have to perm mine, Steve. My hair, when it gets long, it starts to curl up.
It's a curl.
Okay.
I had one, and unfortunately, I was a groomsman at my buddy's wedding, so every time I see his picture, it's like, oh my God. A cheesy mustache and a half-ass mullet. And it's like, who was that guy? That's the college days.
Oh, okay.
That was college.
Jason, so you certainly rocked the mullet. Was it
Absolutely.
It was a good look for you back in the day?
You know, it was the only look, baby, back then. You
right.
know, half-ass rock star. You know, you could flip your hair around.
Yeah.
The mullet was it.
The mullet
all
was
business, you know, and they knew that you were all business up front and all party in the back, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
It was on time.
Jason, if we could create a wave of interest in this again, would you go back to the mullet?
Now that's a tough decision. Believe me, I have sported my fair share of mullet time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I could go back.
Really?
I don't think it'd look as good, you know, kind of gray.
Right.
I think if it could add income stream, of course.
Yeah, it could be a thing. You could be the leader of the mullet people. So
The mullet
The
people.
mullet
I
people.
love
The mullet
that.
people.
That's a T-shirt.
Right.
MPs.
I am the leader of the mullet people.
It
MPs
is
all day.
It is. I unfortunately, it's too late for me for the mullet. I can do the skullet though.
Yeah, you can do a skullet though. Steve.
Oh my
I can
God.
I can still do a skullet. So that's something to consider.
Yeah.
You know what? If the answer is skullet instead of mullet, I may reconsider this.
What about if Spry decides to get the skullet?
Oh God, I don't. Oh God.
Oh, that'd be
no.
awesome.
Oh, come on, Katie.
Come
I
on,
don't
Katie.
know that he could even do that at this point.
Oh,
I don't know. That guy's got such pretty eyes. I don't think I would be
Jesus.
distracted by the mullet.
what the hell is happening here?
That is true.
Katie, be careful with him. The skull.
That is funny.
Oh yeah, I could skull it. I could rock a skullet. So I'm going to see if this takes off. I'm going to join. It'll just be I'll be in the skullet.
He's sitting out here. I'll ask him if he would try. If he'll
Okay.
join.
All right.
Hey John. Yeah. If the skullet becomes the official hairdo of Bourbon, would you try it out? Oh, he says he can't. What would you try? Just see how close you could get. I would try.
Why can't he do it? He doesn't have enough hair in the back to grow.
No, I think his hair is too thin all over now. I don't think it will
Really?
quite even grow there. Yeah.
Well, what if we took up a fundraiser to get him some plugs on the back?
What if they do a fundraiser, John, a GoFundMe to get you some plugs for a skullet? Oh, he's in. He says
He's in. Okay. Yeah,
It might be worth just some extensions just to look cool again.
Right. That's true. That's true. So yeah, I feel like it could become a thing. Royce would be at 100%. Royce he's at the verge of getting the mullet at any time anyway. He had a mullet, so
He had one when he was a little kid.
right. He won the Prince of Kentucky at the Kentucky State Fair. So he won the little prince and he had a mullet for that thing.
I just keep picturing Joe Dirt as a kid, you know.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah, Royce would not. We wouldn't have to convince him very much. We'd just be like, "Hey, we're doing mullets." He'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I'm done."
Yeah, he'd just grow it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a few people who could still do it. I'm not opposed to mullets. I'm fine with mullets.
Okay.
But there's also so many different variations of mullets, especially these days because they got like the pretty boy mullets these days.
Right.
But then there's like the dirty mullets that are like literally like unkept.
Right.
But like that's like the truest form of mullet, you know.
Right.
I think I could just get a weave and just have it when I wanted it, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Becca, you could do it, but see, like you've got on there where your left hand is, you got some wisps of hair that has to be cut off. You got to do a hard line to get a female mullet going. So yeah, all that have to go. All that would be gone.
Female mullets are way different. You always keep your little hairs here.
I
And then
don't
you
think so.
like
I
shave
think
the
that comes
side.
off.
You shave the sides a little
Shave
bit
the
to
sides,
the back.
yeah.
The top is still kind of long though.
Yes, it is. It is.
But it's short but long at the same time.
Yeah. Thick.
Long where it
lustrous.
counts.
Oh, God. All right. On that note, we'll wrap that up. We'll see what happens. So it could become a thing. Next thing you know, I feel like when Neil Robinson gets it, we've made it.
Oh gosh.
Did you see Neil in the mullet?
But
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen a
yeah,
picture of him with the mullet.
Yeah. We'll see
I
if we get
feel
Neil on
like
board.
that could be the benchmark. I
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
plan.
Right. If we can
He's
get
going
to
to put his
Neil,
arm around you and say, I'm telling you, here's what we're going to do, guys.
we'll make him the heavy, and everybody will have a mullet because he's terrifying when he gets in that mode. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
I about shit my pants when he put his arm around me and told me how it's going to be. Start doing some ABV network events and inviting
Here's
people.
how it's gonna go, Steve.
Yeah. It's so nice. I love what you've done with the shop here. How fun is that? Well, that is so nice for St. Louis and all that. Let's not forget who got you here to this point, and we're going to start doing some events for that, right, Steve? We're gonna have some fun and do some things at distilleries, right? I'm like, yeah. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So there you go.
Steve shit his pants that day.
Yeah, of course. I was dealing with the Godfather, so yeah. All right. On this note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jeff, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me partying in the back and Facebook, Instagram, and the Cigar Dojo, Jeff Andreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
All right, Katie.
You can find me begrudgingly considering this mullet option, and also over on Instagram at CatieProof.
All right, Jason.
I'm on Instagram. It's the Bluegrass Bourbon Baron. I'm on TikTok, the Bourbon Redneck, and then you got Bourbon and Bourbon's Bistro and Buzzard's Roost on the platforms.
Okay, very nice. Miss Becca Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right. At Steve Akeley across all social media for me, abvnetwork.com for what's going on with the network and all of our content. And last but not least, abvbarrelshop.com. That's where all the stuff about the shop happens, where you can find out what events we have going on. Sign up for our email distribution, which is awesome. We send out 2 great emails every week. So, again, check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. Miss Becca Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you to please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
That'll do it for today. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.